Welcome everybody. It's been a while since I've done a review of a new aircraft, but of course we haven't really had a lot of good aircrafts or military aircrafts come out lately until just recently. And before we even get started, I'm going to give you a lot of fair warning on this one. Yes, it is the B-52 Stratofortress. Stratofortress. Yes, that's how you pronounce it. It's got a lot of issues, and a lot of the issues I'm not a big fan of. Exterior-wise, to me, there's a flaws on the exterior, but there's also things I prefer more about the exterior than the interior. So before we go to the interior, I'm just going to give you a warning. So, we're going to go to the interior now. And, yeah, that's a lackluster if I ever saw anything. So the developer of this aircraft was, I believe, MS Scenery. I'm gonna have to verify that again because I thought I could remember that. And it is, yes, MS Scenery or MS Scenery. See, by the name itself tells me they shouldn't do planes. I'm sorry. This is horrible. I feel like, yes, this is an old plane. This bomber is very old, but the texturing is god awful. I mean, even the instrument panels, everything is just bad. Heck, I was trying to figure out how to start this thing. I could not figure it out for the life of me on how what they were doing. Things aren't really well labeled. It's just 90% of the instrument or an instrument. So 90% of the buttons and toggles do not work. And then when you go back here, there's just nothing. It's horrible. It's ugly. I mean, I hate to say it, and I don't like downing another developer, but this is not worth $19.99 or $20 basically. I did it just because I was curious. I've saw videos on it, a couple videos, and I was like, nah, I give it the benefit of the doubt until I get it, and I got in it, and I'm like, oh, good God Almighty, this is God. This is just awful. The texturing is just crap. I mean, hopefully they maybe give an update. I also realized or noticed that if it does not act right with my HOTAS. It acts like I have to give it full a full mixture like a prop plane to keep it running. If I don't give that left stick full throttle, it just stalls. There's just some weird just weird instances I'm finding out. But the interior is definitely the absolute worst part of the plane. I mean, the sound of it sounds great in my opinion. Of course, I haven't really heard of a B-50. I have never heard of B-52 in person, so I can't say much on how it sounds versus real life. Exterior wise, the hull of the plane is, the fuselage is way too shiny. It is not glossy like that in real life. There is a matte finish to this thing, so I'm hoping maybe someone could come up with a livery to add on to this, so we can make this actually more realistic on the exterior. Also, a big problem I have. There are no wingtip landing gears. So the B-52 is so heavy on the wings that it needs wing landing gears. So, yeah, it's just awful. Now, I've flown it a little bit off recording, and it's not a horrible flying mechanic on it. It actually feels pretty good. But I mean, I only bought it because I wanted to make a review on it and basically say that this thing is the reviews in Microsoft Marketplace, Flight Sim Marketplace, is right. It's about a 1.9 star plane, but I actually prefer probably flying this from the exterior, the interior at all. So let's go ahead and take off. See, that sounds good. So we're flying out of Minot Air Force Base in North Dakota, which is the actual the home of, well, one of the bases of where B-52s are stationed. I mean, this thing takes a lot of runway to take off. Gears up. Someone else taking off in the other direction. Yeah, this is just awful. Sound of the plane does not replicate well through the fuselage or when you're in the cockpit. So that's why, like I said, I actually kind of prefer flying on the exterior of this one. But yeah, it does. I mean, it's a beautiful plane. It's a classic. Well, you don't see very many planes with 8 jet engines on it. Hopefully, they also replicate whoever. I am hoping someone is also in development of this plane, other than MS Scenery or MM Scenery, because it was. There are a lot of things. There's also, when you start the engines on a B-52, there's a mini explosion that happens in the actual engine itself. So, and that clearly that's not replicated at all. There's just exterior is probably the best place to be. Do not fly from interior if you were to buy this. So this thing banks pretty good too. But we're gonna do a U-turn and land back there at Minot. Hopefully we can find it again with all these clouds. I think that right now North Dakota's about to get a snowstorm, if not already. Alright. Yeah, finding the base is going to be hard in the clouds. Or above the clouds. Wow, I don't know what's going on in the clouds, but the clouds don't look right. Oh yeah, that glossy paint, I don't like it. Nope. Not realistic at all to what this plane is. That just looks bad. So if you guys actually like the plane, let me know what, and maybe there's some other things that you guys don't like about it. That I haven't mentioned. I don't know where the runway is, but we'll find it. I know from what I've been told in person, flying overhead, these things are loud. through a big old cloud right now. Hope I want to get below the deck so I can see you can manage to find, or below the cloud deck, so I can find the base. But this cloud deck is just so low. But, yep, I saw this. I wanted to give it a try, so I sacrificed, I sacrificed $20 to fly this plane. I mean, I've also flown the 810 that's in the marketplace, and that thing is just awful as well. Yeah, I think I'm completely lost, and I don't know where the airport is. That's fine. Yep, I don't know where the airport is offhand. I'm pretty sure I passed it. That's alright. This gives you an idea. Let me see if I can find it through the map. And it probably just... Nope, it didn't. It's powered off. I don't know why this thing is powered off. There we are. Oh yeah, we way past. I hope that's my airport. If not, we won't manage. We won't bother with it then. I guarantee I'm shaking some houses below though. I feel like I'm looking at a 16-bit like graphics on the dash, on the top of the dash. Wait, there is an airport right there to my right. I don't think that's the right one. Yeah, that's way too small below me. I see it up there. I believe that is it right there. Yep, that's it right there. Man, this thing banks hard, but I'm not sure in real life this would actually bank to be able to bank this hard. Not sure. Yeah, we gotta get it lined up properly. There it is right there. Oh, it's gonna be a bad landing. That's alright. Let's go ahead and put out gears, full flaps. I'm not even sure the flaps work because I just well, the thing doesn't even have air brakes. Oh, and the gears aren't even going down. I think I'm going too fast anyways. Are you going to put the gears down? Well, no, now they go down. All right. There it is. There we go. Gears are down. Flaps are coming down. Gonna be a bad angle, but we're gonna stick it. Well, there it is. It was not a pretty landing, but it was a landing. I will say though, I'm gonna recommend not getting this. Wait till another developer comes out with B-52. I'm sure there's another developer that is working on this and probably putting a lot more time into it. Thank you for stopping by. If you haven't already checked out the rest of my channel, go ahead and subscribe to it. And if you agree with me on this plane, hit that like button. Have a great one, everyone.